Know what's popping Saturday night. Everything is all right. Big Rich, fresh off the streets of Queens. Had a good time at the Halloween party. You know what I'm saying? But of course, you can't party all day. You gotta take care of the business. Let's travel north of the border right now, right? Winter's coming. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Winter's coming. And before we start business, let us, like gentlemen, wipe your feet on the fucking rugs before you enter the room. And when I mean that, I mean light something up and throw it in the fucking air. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Michael S. Salute to Montreal Paul. What's popping? Salute to all of the listeners in Canada. What's popping? If you're smoking lovely, I need you to leave what you're smoking in the comments. And if you want to take a picture of what you're smoking on and send it to ruckusradio87 at gmail.com and label it 420 report. When we start doing the 420 reports, I will shout you out and show what you're smoking on. And if it's better than what I'm smoking on, then I need a little. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get down to business. Bless the atmosphere with whatever you're smoking on. Let me take a pull right now. I rolled the joint the size of a cigar right now. Mink, it's delicious. You know what I'm telling you? I don't even. I think it's Skywalker Kush with some, with the resin. I love this resin. It's like smoking wine. You know what I'm saying? For my real smokers, you know what I'm talking about, right? All right, let's get out of business north of the border. Salute to all my Canadians, eh? I love saying that, eh? What's up with Sershin? What's Sershin doing, huh? Salute to Canada. Let's get busy. Let's get it popping. Mob rub out. What does the Montreal hit mean for the greater Toronto area or GTA? Ruckus Radio listeners, Mob Story listeners are closely watching the mob landscape in Montreal for hints about what might come next in the volatile southern Ontario underworld. Andrew Scoppa was gunned down Monday in the Pierrefonds neighborhood of Montreal. Cops say the 55-year-old gangster was shot in the face, and one underworld expert told the Montreal Gazette that that particular coup d'etat was a significant insult. He was described in court as the leader of a Calabrian clan operating within the Montreal Mafia and a longtime member of the Rizzuto organization. The Montreal gangland settling of accounts. And what do you Canadians say for settling of accounts? Montreal Paul taught me that. It was in that Canada episode we did. Remember when we interviewed Montreal Paul? Good episode. Montreal Paul, salute to you, sir. Settling of accounts. I gotta go figure it out. So this way, next time, I could say it for you guys. I speak a little Canadian French. Whatnot. The Montreal gangland settling of accounts comes on the heels of a slew of mob killings in the Golden Horseshoe. Longtime mob observer James Dubrow, told the Toronto Sun it wasn't clear that if any implications the brazen murder would have for the Southern Ontario criminal. At first glance, I'd say it's a more local Quebec mafia settling of accounts, Dubrow said. Scope and his brother Salvatore had a hand in the Rocco Solicito and three more killings in Montreal. Sal Scoppa, 47, was murdered last May as he ate dinner at the Laval Hotel. Dubrow noted that, similar to the situation in Ontario, Montreal mobsters are hitting the soft underbelly of rivals, their families and friends. Relatives of mafia members and associates are becoming more vulnerable, he said, as we saw with Cici Lupino, murdered in Hamilton last January. The Scoppa family have ties to the underworld stretching back to Italy, Dubrow said, adding that personal and criminal connections put everyone in that orbit at risk. Organized crime expert Dr. Anna Sergi, a professor at the University of Essex in the United Kingdom, said cops need to look beyond Montreal for answers. The fact that two Calabrian brothers are dead, the Scoppas, in Laval in the space of a few months needs to be read in conjunction with the instrumental friendships of alleged mafia people in the city are making in other cities, Sergi said. As the fact of the matter is that killing blood relatives as part of a vendetta is now a permanent feature of the criminal landscape. Sources told the Montreal Gazette that Scoppa was caught on tape mocking the fabled Rizzuto family, and it may have gotten him killed, along with a handful of murders. I don't want to be a boss. You have to hang if you want to be a boss, Scoppa was recorded as saying during one investigation. Cops are speculating that it was Scoppa and his brother who murdered two high-ranking Rizzuto members, and that's why he was taken off the board. It is clear indication that blood calls for blood and revenge does not expire, Antonio Nicasso, an expert on organized crime, told the Gazette. At the same time, if anyone was to write the obituary of the Rizzuto organization, the Scoppa murders would be a sign to think twice. They are still active and capable of using violence. It's a great article written by Brad Hunter of the Montreal Gazette. So salute to you, Brad. We throw respect on your name. Salute to everybody in Canada that listen to mob stories, that are down with Ruckus Radio. Throw some smoke in your air, of course. Montreal Paul, salute to you. You already see the banner. You know who's bringing it to you. You know how we get down. Everybody have a good evening and stay tuned because we will talk again soon. Mob stories. You know how we do. Salute.